guys, welcome to my channel. This is my humble self, Uche. Today we'll be talking about how to know a cheating wife. All right, there are many signs to know that your wife is cheating on you, but in today's video we'll be talking about few of them for you to know when your wife cheats. There are many guys out there that don't know how to reach that conclusion that their wife or their wives are cheating. But in today's video, I will give you clues so that you will now know how to go about it, catching her, you know what I mean. All right, number one is through social media. If she's the type of person that loves social media a lot, she posts, let me just use Facebook as an instance. She loves displaying pictures. She posts, especially her friends, when they are celebrating birthdays, you see her celebrating them, even male friends, telling their happy birthday, wishing them so many things. But when it gets to your birthday, she doesn't wish you well. She doesn't display your picture. She doesn't post you anywhere. My dear brother, that lady could be cheating on you. Now let me tell you the reason for that. She is automatically playing single. On social media, of course, when you see ladies, most of us, we love flaunting our husbands. Yes, that is a crown. But thereby you are not proud of the person you are marrying or the person you are living with. That is when you see yourself, you hardly post your husband on social media. But when you ask them, they will give you flimsy excuses. That my husband, I don't want this, I don't want that, evil people from the village. Please keep that crap to yourself. You are not talking to a child. You are there. You don't post your children. You have children or you have a child. You hardly display your child's picture on social media. Or maybe you love posting yourself. But when it comes to your husband or your child, you keep it as a secret. That is indirectly telling people that you are single without a child. That is number one sign. Another thing again is when she cares too much about her dress code. Okay, let me now tell you. A woman you know that normally dresses normal, she doesn't care much, doesn't pay much attention to her dressing, but she dresses fine. But suddenly you see her, she's always conscious of this cloth, and now her clothes used to cover like this, there's no breast. Now you will see her cover, you will see the openings and net. Some of her clothes are net, she wants to wear them. She's always wearing things as in seductive clothes. You know, all of a sudden, she has not been like that. But all of a sudden, she just started to pay more attention to her clothing, her hair, her makeup. It must be on point, you know, everything. Her nails, you cannot see her bare nails. She just wants to look on point every now and then. Not that you complain, not that, you know, there's a difference between you asking your wife, okay, honey, I don't really like this dress, and you have to step up or your hair and do, but she just decided to be like especially whenever she wants to walk out of your door, you see her being conscious of her dress code. My brother, check your wife. Something is fishy. All right, another one again is she doesn't like going out with you. That is number 3. Now, I ask you, like I love my husband, he made me to love him. I will always say, because it is the right of the man to love you respect. Then along the line, a woman's love will start growing. Now I'm in love with my husband. Let me just assume and give you an instance. Tell me, why would my husband want me to go out with him? He wants to go out, he wants to club, he wants to visit people, he wants to go to church. I hardly go out with him. Even if I agree to go out with him, you hardly see us as in holding each other, walking into an occasion. Or you see me distancing myself from my husband. I don't really like appearing publicly with my husband for people to know that this man belongs to me. I hate going out with him. You will never see me or occasionally see me with my husband. But I love going out alone or with friends. My dear, watch that woman. She is cheating on the husband. People will be like, is it a compulsory thing for you to be going out with your husband or to be holding hands? Oh yes. When you are proud of something, you will flaunt it. You only distance yourself from something that you are not proud of. Yes. Another thing again is when she is emotionally disconnected from you, emotionally and physically disconnected from you. Now let's start emotionally. If she's the kind of person that has been kissing you, she loves all this cuddling and all that, honey, this and that, but suddenly you see herself, she cannot kiss you, she cannot hug you, she cannot even touch you or even check your body if anything is wrong with your body, your pimples, your body, your clothing. If you are really dressed fine, she doesn't care how you look. Then that woman could be cheating. Then I go over to physical. You see her, like emotion, kissing, all those. Then physical, that are, like I said, she cannot even, you see her, she cannot even talk to you like before. She always likes distancing herself from you. She likes keeping to herself. Know that something is fishy, something is wrong somewhere. Now, another thing is, this one has been one of the, in fact, the most noticeable one. When she pays more attention to her phone. Now I tell you this. Now let me show you. A woman that you're married to, she's been the kind of woman, you know, flowing with you and all that, but suddenly she now pays more attention to her phone. She's not a blogger, she's not a YouTuber, she doesn't tread through social media. Just that maybe she could be a social media lover, but it doesn't give you such power to be glued to your phone. All of a sudden, you have always loved social media, but how come suddenly you are guiding your phone? If you are not guiding your phone, you are guiding your password. You don't want it to ring. When it rings, you will rush. You don't even want your husband to touch your phone. If your husband tells you, honey, or whatever he calls you, please, I want to Google something, I want to do something, you will be like, you will be skeptical, you will be like being conscious of, okay, why not use your phone? You will ask your husband, why not use your phone? What is wrong with your phone? Or she would open the password and be doing it herself. Or while she hands over the phone to you, you will see her monitoring where you want to click. Then she is cheating on you. A wife who is not cheating on her husband, when the husband asks for her phone, she would gladly give the phone if she's the one holding the phone. But if you're not cheating on your husband, I don't really know the reason why your husband should not have your password. I'm not saying that you should not have password. You should, because of your children, because of outsiders. But when it comes to your husband should have your password. I have about 3 phones. My husband can access any of them. Any phone I buy today, or he buys for me, if I put password, if I secure it with a password, if he asks for my phone the first day, I will open it and I say, baby, Biko, see my password. My password. There is nothing in my phone. I shouldn't hide it. Why should I hide my phone? But whereby you see yourself holding your phone, like your husband doesn't touch your phone, he dares not, then check that woman very well. She could be cheating on her husband. Another thing again, I think that's 0.5 or so. A woman who doesn't like spending time with the husband. Maybe when he married you, all this while you've spent years together or months, whatever, you have been spending time together with your husband, you know, normal husband and wife stuff. But suddenly, you started distancing yourself. When he comes back, you go inside the room. Maybe you've been in the parlor watching a movie. Immediately you side your husband. Off you go to your room. We are coming to the room next. You don't want to spend time with your husband. You don't gist with him. Like, ask him how the day has been, how he, everything. You don't like connect. That is physically. With your husband, you don't spend quality time with your husband. You are always on your own. You feel more happy you know, or you feel happier when you are alone or with friends, or when you're on call with other people that you are calling I don't know. But when your husband is around, you see yourself carrying your face, and you feel suddenly you feel unhappy, you feel pissed, you feel like he's choking you. Anything he says, it bite you for body. My sister, you are cheating on your husband. You cannot deceive me. Okay, men, look at for all these signs. Do not allow them to deceive you. But men, we are coming for you very soon. How to know that your husband is cheating? But then before we come to that, that might be our next video, or one of these videos, one of these days we'll talk about it. Hell will rain water that day. All right, let's go over to having a personal room. That is number 6, I guess. It is not wrong for a woman to have her own room. I always advise people, when you are capable, it's better for a woman to have her room. You know the reason? Let me now explain why a woman should have her room. We have too much luggage. We too they buy. We will buy and even buy our husband. In fact, we buy a lot. So when you see a woman, when you are living with a woman in a room, men always feel choked. They usually feel uncomfortable. But when you are capable of you have your things, as in like having rooms to yourselves, then your woman should have her own room. But that room of a woman should be her packing store. Now let me tell you, explain it. She can keep everything. Her closet should be there. Everything she's got, let it be stocked in that. She could have a bed. It's not a crime. In terms of when she wants to relax, maybe your husband is busy in the room, you don't want to disturb you and all that, you can also stay in the room and chat and do whatever you want to do. You know, at times when you want to gossip, you know, female gossip, you can stay there. But not having your own room, to be sleeping day and night in your room. You are living in your own room, leaving your matrimonial home, leaving your husband in his room. January through December. My sister, something is fishy. Something is wrong. You cannot claim to love your husband and you are protecting, let me say, you are too conscious, you don't want to lose your husband, and you will leave the matrimonial bed for him every night. Your husband either crawls into your room when he wants to touch you, if you would even allow him to touch you, or he will invite you, you know, with style, say, may you come, I want to tell you something, then something will happen for you. It is not supposed to be so. Have your own room as a woman where you keep your things, but there shouldn't be any reason, or maybe there could be when you have, you know, women, they get cussy. When the scotch come, you feel say, may I enter my room? I want to enter my room, I want to spend the night. Please don't touch me, I don't want to hear it, and all that. But some women that are wiser will not leave their matrimonial home. Anything that makes them to leave their matrimonial bed, the matter tie wrapper. A tie wrapper, tie get a join. You should not have any reason to be anywhere you go, any new house you rent. You will automatically take one room where you sleep, gossip. You don't sleep with your husband. The only thing you do there is to call friends. Maybe you will call from morning to night, talking with guys, different, because nobody knows what you do in that your room. If you live with your husband, keep your phone open for your husband, he holds your password and all that, making your life to be transparent. My sister, you're on the right track. But if you are against this, all these things that I've listed, my sister, you are cheating on your husband. Now, the final one, but not the final in my list, I just want to stop here, is when you are too busy for your husband. Some people will be like, I am very busy, I have shop, I am a working class lady, I am a banker, I am a high stylist. You are too busy. When you are back home, you are too busy with your phone, claiming to be busy chatting with clients and all that. Your family, friends, they know they finish. Your relations know they finish. This one are my brother, this one are my sister, they talk to my brother, they talk to my sister, they know they finish. Day by day, you are claiming busy. You don't give your husband that face. You don't give your husband the opportunity to show you love. My sister, something is wrong with you. You are cheating on your husband. And guys, if you love this video, I need that. I need you to like my video and also to share with other friends, other guys out there, for them to know when their women, their girlfriends or their wives are cheating. I know women will come for me, those of them that are cheating, but I know women out there, the good ones out there, will be like, wow, Uche, you're on point. And I love you all for loving the truth. God bless you